Greetings, you all. Happy new moon. We have a new moon today coming in at I think 6:30 Pacific Standard Time in Virgo, and it's coming in on a sun hour and at the 10th degree, which I believe is the 10th degree is a Capricorn degree. So we are. Oh. I had all these grand ideas, like, because I've been at the beginning of the month, I was like, oh, I'm going to come in every day and talk about Virgo and what it means to be a Virgo and how to embody the Virgo energy. And then I did it one day and was like, oh, that's not what's happening. I'm not doing that again. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do it every day like I thought I was. And just before I did this video, I was like, oh, I want to come in and talk about one of my most favorite things about being a Virgo. And I literally start thinking about it in my head. When I start to think about it, I talk myself out of it, which is such a Virgo trait, this over-analysis. It's like analysis paralysis, where we will just think ourselves into a stupor, and it's it can work for us because we also have the capacity to think and get the solutions. Like, I remember when I was very young, like in my teens and young 20s, I remember just thinking, there are solutions. Like, it seemed like people would find themselves in circumstances and it was like they would get stuck. And I would always think, there's a solution for this. There's got to be a solution for this. Like, I know, like, I could feel it in my bones. My bones would tell me there is a solution. It didn't matter what the challenge was. I just always felt that there was a solution. And I feel like, so the Virgo thinking can be something that really helps us and allows us to get into the solution and source solutions, which is why people are always like, your Virgo friends want to fix you, because we are looking for solutions. The thing that I have discovered as a Virgo and as a coach and as a teacher and as a healer is that just because I'm looking for a solution because I'm a Virgo, that doesn't mean that everyone else is looking for solutions. Some people are just, they don't want the problem to necessarily go away. They just want to look at the problem and be in the problem and talk about the problem because their identity becomes the problem. And then that is a pickle for a Virgo, because it's like, this is not a solution. This is not something that's going to shift. And as Virgo, we are always looking to make a shift. The mundane, the thing that is consistent, is challenging for us because we believe deep in ourselves that things should grow and change, because evolution is our natural impulse. So the thing that is my most favorite thing about being a Virgo is other Virgos. I love being around other Virgos because I get to see myself in this way that I don't generally. I get to be around people who are also looking for solutions. So when I talk about something or share something I'm having a hard time with, I guarantee you the person is going to have a good idea that I'm like, yes, that actually works. Or I'm going to really feel heard. Like, I'm going to feel like this person gets it. They sees it. I have a family member who's a Virgo, and she's 33 or 32 right now. And so we have I was in the room when she was born. I was 22 years old when she was born. But when I have a problem and I go to her, she can see it, she can smell it, she know the solution, she know what flavor it is, she know how much seasoning to put in it, she know how to serve it up, she know where to freeze it, she know how to do. And I will sit there and be like, oh my gosh, she's in my family, she knows me, she's a Virgo. It's a very visceral kind of relaxation that occurs for me when I'm around other Virgos. And so that's one of my most favorite things about being a Virgo, is being around other Virgos, because there are solutions. I can relax. I know where they come from. I feel heard. I feel seen in a way that I don't with any other signs. Like, I have other people in my life who are really clear and can hear. Like, I have some Aquarian friends and some Cancer friends that can really get it. But to actually understand the inner workings of things and what solutions work for said direction and the temperature, Virgo. And I love being a Virgo because I have that ability, And I love being around other Virgos because then it can be done for me. um, and it's beautiful to watch. It's beautiful to watch that mind go into fixing and 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 solution sourcing, and it's orgasmic for me. It is like woo! Oh my God, this is why I love smart people, though. I really love watching people's minds work. So today is a Virgo new moon. This is so exciting. This new moon energy is inviting us um, into an opportunity to really see, because is this moon is at the 10th degree. Saturn is in Pisces. I didn't even look at the aspects of this moon, but what I do know is that Virgo is about perfecting oneself, and a new moon is about making an intention. So look in your life and see if there's a place in your life where you can benefit from some growth, from a new way of being, and get clear about what needs to be released. Like, look at, so maybe you have some health, because Virgo governs health. Maybe you have some health practices that need to be adjusted. And that health can mean like you need more rest, you need more water, right? You need more silence. That's medicine, right? Health is not just exercise and going to the doctor. It's as a Virgo, it's like really understanding what's going on. What are the true causes for what is ailing you? What's really ailing you, right? Like, that's the thing that my eye allows me to see. Like, I can look into somebody's marriage and see that what's really causing the divorce is that this man has unfinished business with his mother. What's really causing the divorce is that this woman wasn't really affirmed by her father. And the bickering and all that sort of stuff is really about these old things. I can look at, someone being depressed and see that, oh, it's really because you aren't feeling nourished in your life. You're not feeling like your needs are being met. And you have an expectation that somebody else is going to do it. And no one else can meet your need in the way that you can, right? Like, because you know what you really need. Like, I remember I used to date this guy, and my refrigerator door, something was wrong with it. And I had called him to ask him to look at it. And it was a really interesting thing, because maybe he was taking a little long to get here. I don't remember. But I decided to look at it myself. And when I looked at it, I was like, oh, this is such an easy fix. And I fixed it myself. It changed my life. It changed my life because it helped me see that I looked at mechanical things and technology as if I didn't have what it took to meet it, and was looking for somebody else to do it. So I was wanting somebody to do for myself what I could do for myself. And a lot of times that can cause disruptions in our emotional well-being or in our physical well-being, but we're thinking that it's about somebody else, and it's really about what we won't do for ourselves. So look at what's really ailing you, and try to be honest, right? Like, if you're having a health challenge, rather than just be thinking about, oh, I'm having pain, let me go to the doctor. Talk to the pain and ask your pain, what is it there for? What are you here for? What are you trying to tell me? What is it that I need? And listen and begin to do that before you go to the doctor, and see how that works out. So use this new moon energy to get to some real solutions. And you get to real solutions by being honest with yourself, by being curious, and by being willing to change. All right, y'all. Happy new moon in Virgo. If you'd like to come and work with me, I would love it. My name is Moon Mama. My new spiritual name is Amina, which means faith and trust. And I'm all about all of it. All right, y'all. Peace and blessings. Have a really beautiful day. Bye-bye.